Hey. It is Wednesday, my dudes. You remember that? I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna do it, but I'm not gonna do it. Well, I guess and I feel like this week has been heavy. Heavy emotionally, mentally, and I feel like I know somebody wants me to fold. They want me to give up. I know that. He wants me to doubt everything that I believe and everything that I say. Man, you know people will do that to you. People will do that to you. Try to trick you out of your spot. But I've come way too far to let some bozo tell me what's right and what's wrong. Especially when you're already under my feet. Right? As for the people out here, I don't need to validate myself for nobody, and neither do you. It's okay to talk to the right people about it, about how you feel about certain things. But as far as like, well, I did that because, or I said that because, like, you don't need to do that. Especially to somebody that don't even know you. You know? Why do you need validation from the outside? Why do you need validation from the outside? What is so important about the outside? What is so important from other people? Sorry? Trying to relate? Relate for what? Why do you need to relate? Aren't we stronger whenever we're different? We're unique. Sure, we can have some things in common, but not everything. We don't need to relate on everything. I don't know what you've been through. I don't know what you've experienced, what you felt, what you think. And you don't know that about me either. Right? Experiences can change the way a man thinks, or a woman. The way they speak. How deep they think. And I'm definitely way below the surface. Yeah. So with that being said, I'm going to stay right where I am. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be an example. I ain't worried about no jokers out here. What really matters is what really no, hang on. Who really matters is the people at home. The people that see me every day. I know that I can be an example to them. That's who matters. What I do with the information that comes my way that don't feel the greatest. Any type of information. Right? I'm not gonna sit around and throw a fit and want things to go my way. Oh, poor me. I don't believe in playing a victim. That ain't gonna get you nowhere. What can I learn from the situation? What can I do better next time? How can I improve to execute something? The list is long. That list is long. But however, whatever the situation is, you don't play the victim. Things happen to you, you can be like, shit. Okay. And accept it. And it may take some time, but you definitely need to move forward. You can't stay in the same box. Right? You better help yourself. No. Can't be the victim. And sometimes no response is a response. Figure that out. Right? Man, it's only Wednesday. It's been tough, yo. I'm struggling with the bite. Let's just call it the bite. And every morning when I wake up, that bite hurts really bad. And it's very venomous, if you will. And that poison, that venom, it kills the determination, the will inside of me. Yeah. But again, like I just stand still. Try not to move too quickly. I guess you can do a little dance. Instead. So to the ones out there fighting the good fight, trying your best to do the right thing, working your hardest, this is for you. Because everybody thinks that you have it under control because you do your best. At least that's how it is with me. Like, for example, let's just say I know people that get a lot of attention because I mean this in no disrespectful way, but like I'm doing better. I'm not doing better than they are, but whatever, it doesn't matter. But they get a lot of attention and a lot of support, a lot of help, a lot of talks. And me, on the other hand, they know that I'm doing my best. So I get the bare minimum. I don't get much motivation. I have to find that on my own. I have to find that out here. I find it through pain, in a way. Talk with my wife about it. She motivates me, my kids. But I just see the difference to somebody who, or to people who play the victim and make choices that put them in the position that they are in. And they get a lot of support. And people like you and I think I've already said this before in another video, doing good now, quote unquote. We don't get much. We have to find it. And I think we just find it deep inside of us. Yeah, that's what I think, for certain. Because I've found a lot of gems digging inside, in here and in here. And God knew that whenever He had created us, He knew what it was going to be like for you and I. He knew that we could do it. So there's more motivation right there. Yeah. My phone ran out of storage again. I hope that makes sense about what I said. If not, you'll figure it out. Right? I'll see you later.